She found fame as 1/3 of Atomic Kitten, but now Natasha Hamilton is putting the girl band days just to the side.
Yeah.
Never breaking up, and is going solo.
It's going solo, baby. Before we hear how it's going, we couldn't resist a dance down memory lane. So if you fancy a little dance now, get up.
Now's your
These
time.
some tracks from the 90s and noughties. Here we go.
Baby, you're the one. You still turn me on. You can make me whole again. Tide is high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. Am I only dreaming? Is this burning an eternal flame? Won't hesitate, gonna walk away, falling on the edge of us. 'Cause I'm on the edge of us.
Yes!
Oh,
Queen!
Queen.
Ah!
Oh, it takes you back, doesn't it? Down
Well, it
memory
takes
lane.
you
It's
back,
so
and
lovely.
then at the end, just as a little took us forward, was
Yeah.
that the final track, the new one?
Yes,
Is this your
Edible.
first ever solo?
Solo. It is. People say, oh, have you not done stuff before? And I've never released anything into the charts as a solo artist.
What?
So my
Natasha.
first single, Edge of Us, is out today.
Can I just say, Natasha,
Congratulations.
tune.
Tune, babe.
It's an absolute tune.
The Edge of
banger.
Us, out now.
How
Wonderful.
proud are you that you've got to this moment in your life? I mean, I feel like it should have been sooner. This is just my own personal opinion.
Yeah, oh.
How are you feeling?
Life takes over. You know, I've raised a big family. I've
Right.
got 5 kids. I kind of fell out of love with music along the way, and then found my way back. And I'm just glad I stuck with it, because I think it would always have been a big regret if I didn't do it. There was always a bit of an itch that needed scratching with music.
Yeah.
When you say you fell out of love with music, how and why? How did that happen? Was it just that life took over, or were you just sort of a bit done with the industry?
Yeah, a bit traumatised. You know, I had 5 really intense years with Atomic Kitten, and when that came to an end, it was really abrupt. I wasn't too well at the time, and you were in this bubble for 5 years, and then everyone just disappears, and you're like, where's my friends? Where's all the people that I've been with for 5 years? And it was really relearning life all over again, and finding new friends and where you fit in life. It was
that
hard.
a time where you realised who your real friends actually was?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have come and gone on the friendship level. But I've got some, you know, hardcore friends that are still there now, and they're amazing, and they've got my back no matter what.
So going back to, like, early doors, remind us how did it come about, and when did you realise it went big? Because it went very big for you quite quickly, didn't it, with Atomic?
Worldwide big.
Yeah, well, Whole Again was the turning point. So I was 16 when I signed my record deal.
No.
Yeah.
And what were you like? Were you just auditioning at the time, or were you like?
Yeah, well, there was an advert in the Liverpool Echo looking for girls with attitude. Hello. Hi.
In what's Natasha?
But my mum saw it and phoned up, and I came back from college. I was in Performing Arts College. And she said, oh, I've got you an audition for a girl band. And back then, I was doing loads of auditions.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, great. And then I turned up on the Friday to this recording studio, and Andy McCluskey, who was the lead singer from OMD, was there, because he put the band together.
Right.
Kerry and Liz were already in the band, and they were looking for the 3rd member. And they kept me there all day. I ended up recording vocals on Right Now, which ended up being Atomic Kitten's first single. And some of my vocals on the actual single were from the audition.
No!
Yeah.
That is
It went really
unbelievable.
well for me, and it was 2 years until Whole Again came out, but that was the turning point.
Totally.
Straight away when
the thing
we...
is, like on T4 when I was doing the Bigger Breakfast and stuff, you would get girl bands and boy bands coming in, and, you know, I don't want to disrespect any of them, but you would see them coming, and you could tell quite early, like, how they got on, how big they were going to be.
Really?
In terms of what the record company maybe believed in them, or where the talent was. So it took a lot to punch through then, I think, didn't it? Because the marketplace was so flooded.
But we were hungry, you know, we were just 3 normal working-class girls, just with this opportunity in our hands, and we definitely ran with it.
You worked so hard,
We
didn't you?
did.
I mean, you went all over.
We did.
Asia.
We did. We went everywhere.
Did you go on, like, private jets and all that sort of stuff?
We did.
Oh, my
But the best thing about the private jet was actually taking our mums, because I remember once
Oh.
myself and Liz took our mums over to Cannes, darling, you know, as you do.
French Riviera.
Yeah, and they were in the back eating the posh canapes and sipping champagne, you know, living the high life. And, you know,
But they're the moments you remember,
exactly,
right?
Yeah, I remember
the stuff
that.
you can
and
do for your
thinking,
family.
Yeah, you're never going to really get another chance to do stuff like that.
Natasha, tell us about the whole Kylie tie-in here when you were with the Kitten. So did Kylie... And did you have Can't Get You Out of My Head, or it was kind of the two of it? And then Kylie ended up doing backing vocals on one of your songs.
So I Can't Get You Out of My Head was put out there, like, who wants it?
Yeah.
And
Is that how it worked?
yeah, back in the day, so the A&Rs, the head of your label, would get the song, and our A&R had it, and so did Kylie's, and she pipped us, which I'm, you know, obviously...
Yeah, Kylie.
She's an icon.
It's Kylie!
Come on,
Yeah.
it's Kylie.
Yeah, and then she also submitted a song for one of our albums that we ended up recording called Feels So Good, and her BBs stayed.
Oh, let's have a listen. Let's have a listen. Can you hear it?
It's very Kylie-esque back in the day.
Kylie's doing the BVs here, is she?
She's doing the backing vocals.
Nothing's gonna take this
Days. Yeah, it was a bop.
Oh, that's a tune, isn't it?
Yeah, but we didn't release that. It was really good.
Yeah,
but we didn't release
that's a good
it.
idea.
I know.
Record label?
So good.
Hey, so when did you decide to give this a crack? Like, what was it? Did you sit down and start writing with a team, or what was
I think
what
it was
the moment?
lockdown for me, because when everything was taken away,
Yes.
it was, what do I actually want to do?
Yeah.
And it was always music. So I got back in, well, I was doing virtual studio sessions back then. And then fast forward maybe a year or two, I met my new manager, Kem, who's here today. Love you. And he just saw the love and the passion that I had. He got me in with new writers, my producers, Dot Inc. and Gabby, love you. We sat down and we created some fantastic, like, dance, pop vibe
And it's
music,
so-
and now we've got The Edge of Us.
Well, tell us about what's it all about, The Edge of Us? Is this like a breakup of a relationship when you're on the edge of saying, do one?
A million percent. I think a lot of people can relate to being in a relationship that doesn't serve you no more, but the thought of walking away is terrifying. And in the song, I'm saying, like, enough is enough. Like, I'm done. And it's having that strength to say, this isn't for me, this isn't good for me, so I'm off.
Can I just say,
I
the
don't-
flat lipstick, you're killing it. You look
Thanks.
amazing in that video.
You know, when I was filming this scene, my kids arrived with my husband, and they were literally like, Mum, is that
Who are
you?
you?
Is that you?
I think you'll find that was my makeup artist who did that.
Yeah.
That was Mikey.
Oh, I
he
love
did
his
that
work.
makeup.
Very talented.
He's very talented.
Well,
We're so
listen.
excited for you.
And I'm
done.
actually releasing this through my own record label. I've
Are
gone
you?
totally independent. Like, I'm in charge. I am the boss. Like, Morpho Music Group has been born this year.
Yes.
And I just feel like I did it a certain way that I don't want to do, and I want to be in control of
Now
everything.
it's the Tash Ham way.
Yes.
What's going on? Natasha Hamilton, thank you so much. Natasha's new song, The Edge of Us, is out now.
you so
Coming up
much.